All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. Quick show to the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai. To a future near you. Maybe something like that. I entitled this. And one of the elders, somebody had sent one of the elders this, and I was like, oh wow, send this to me, because this is the future. All right, this is not talking about a couple months down. This is coming real quick. This is happening in certain places as I'm speaking. And me and one of the brothers, we was gonna go to Walmart and check it out, how it was. This was a visual investigation. But you got people like Dabu 7. That's, people sending him stuff. And there's a lot of shelves that's being empty for real. So the things that we've been saying through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is coming to fruition. And this is the major thing that's going on. There's the food shortages. I remember when I went to Stop and Shop, I went to go get some slices of turkey. The whole section where they sell was the Hillside Farmer. All gone. And that was 2 weeks. I went over there, nothing. When I went to just looking at Amazon for certain things, that same product, the Hillside Farmer, the turkey, any of pretty much any of that brand is like $7. It was like $7.21 or something like that, just for one. And you could normally catch them on sale. The normal price is like 5 something. So Amazon is hiking up the price as always. And this thing is not really out there like it's supposed to be. And this is just the beginning of how things is going to be. Also, I went to my local supermarket. It's still kind of full. However, when I went to the meat section, I looked at the lamb. The lamb that I normally used to get it for, it was only like 3 pieces of lamb. It's lamb chops. And if you're talking about the average $6 or $7 to get that, now it's 11 to 12. So meat prices are skyrocketing. And a brother did a show on a short video of a woman showing, I don't know what it was. Was it beef ribs or something? And it was over the highest one was $231. So yeah, it's real. And it's gonna hit every single person. And meat in the near future is gonna be a delicacy. Then from your red meat, then he's gonna go to from your red meat to your chicken, which is cheap right now. From your chicken to your fish, everything's gonna go up. Second Ezra 8:50, to the point. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And we live in a city, in a place where delicacy, everything that's delicate, you can have whatever you want. You can live a dainty life. Especially growing up in the 80s and watching certain films and so forth, growing up poor, and then you see Edomites, when they're eating in the kitchen, the moms cook, her abomination. But it's always eggs, toast, that bacon, that pork bacon that they always do eat. The mother will cook real quick. Everybody's coming from getting ready to go to school, high school, elementary school, whatever, and they'll just go in the kitchen, take a bite real quick, and just run out. And the mother will do the same fucking thing, coffee and everything, and food is there, laying there, and that was the scene of all of the '80s and white suburbia. All right, that is the American way. You eat, take a couple of nibbles of food, and then you just run out and leave the food for whatever. It goes right to the garbage. All right, while people starving in America, there's some people that just gonna eat and run. You know. Now, when you fast forward, you have a lot more fast food places where you can actually leave your house without eating food and purchasing something from Dunkin' Donuts. That's how a lot of these fast food got famous, because people used to actually eat at home, and they was able to, cook something up, whip it up, and then head to work. But now, that's out the question. It's really them just going out there, eating whatever they want to eat, and even that they just throw it away. Okay? So great misery is coming to them, because these people have been proud for a long period of time. And never in their wildest dream was the source of food that they thought would be always there by abundance will be drying up. A couple of scriptures. I really want to get this one, but since I said something. Matter of fact, I'll do it anyway. Let me get this. Zephaniah 1:10, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills." And what does that mean? The source of food is no longer going to be easy. Now, if you live in a place that's surrounded by water, and your fish is your main source, and there's no fish coming in, you can't not feed the people. People are going to cry. They're going to feel the pain. And right now, the majority of these people are about to feel the blunt of this pain that's coming. All right? And this pain that is coming is they just deserves. Okay? This is what the scripture says, an amendment, a scourge. This is your payment for the wicked deeds that you've done. Now the Lord's about to dry up. Okay? Matter of fact, let me just read this real quick. Is it Revelations 18? Yeah, Revelation 18 and I just want to get straight to that point. Revelations 18:9, "And the kings of the earth who have committed fornications and live deliciously." All right? They live deliciously, because it's not a thing of just here in America. You have a lot of these other nations as well that are going through the same thing, because the elites, being the devils that they are that black horse as well. They bring in starvation, famine. All right? But in one period of time, they all was living deliciously while they people were starving to death. It said, "With her shall bemoan her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning." Because once America be bombarded by 200 million missiles, the world's going to know. It's not going to be a thing of just one side of the world. Those people that remain in the earth are going to know America has been destroyed. All right? But the point was that she lived deliciously. Matter of fact, here's that word again. It says, Revelation 18:7, "How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she say in her heart, I said a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So look up the word delicious. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word to look up. Delicious. And the Greek is, I don't know how to say it, I'm not even bothered. To be wanton. Wanton meaning undisciplined. To live luxuriously. So at one period of time, the point of an abundance is a luxurious thing. And in the ancient world, you have the things that you need to get by the day. And this is society. In this society, you're being taught to live a luxurious lifestyle. Luxurious lifestyle meaning you have an abundance of everything. It says from a pre-summed diversity of G4764 to be luxurious, live deliciously. All right. So these people out here been living deliciously. So verse 8, therefore shall all her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua who judgeth her. All right. So famine is on the horizon. Okay. And those that think that, oh, I'm going to be able to survive that, I'm just going to take whatever I want. Okay, let's see. Lamentations 4 and I believe it's 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through, for the want of fruits of the field. Let's look up the word stricken, I believe. The piece thrust through. Pierce, thrust through. Pierce, run through. To pierce through. Pierce, riddled. Root, affirmative root, to be stabbed. Yeah, because, the allegory, to starve, figuratively, to revealed, pierce, strike, thrust, through, wound. And anybody that have hunger pains, you know how that feels. That's the most terrible feeling that you could ever do. Especially if you're a person that always been indulging, always been eating. It hits you harder. So those that die by the sword is better than they that starve to death. And guess what? Many people are going to starve to death because that's an act. That is the Most High getting vengeance on that individual. And it means the Most High does not like you. Period. To let you starve to death. Sirach 39 and 21? No, it's further down. Sirach 31 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So keep in mind, if you knew, you don't know no well, you don't know no better, a lot of conditions that when you hear about or you have a loved one going through, these are the spirits of the Most High inflicting pain and suffering out of the orders of the Lord. The Most High himself is giving these orders. Like, this is how this person's going to die. This is how this person's going to get it. Okay? It says fire, hell, and famine. And death and all these were created for vengeance. So what we're seeing right now, I'm going to end it off. Go back to that flick. Where did I find it? There it is. What you're seeing right now, this is created for vengeance. You have a lot of fat mother effers out there who cannot take their hands down without putting something in their mouth. They're going to suffer greatly. And that's punishment of the Lord. If you're a skinny person, you eat, blah, 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 you're skinny, yeah, you're going to suffer. But your body could be able to handle certain things. But if you're fat, you're going to crash. And when you crash, it's going to be the worst feeling in the world. All right. And on top of all that, people are going to lose it. So it's not going to be a thing of you just going to sit at home and starve to death. You're going to sit at home, starve to death. And then once you think you're going to be able to take something from somebody else, you're not going to have the strength to do it. You're going to pine away. So this thing that's happening is real. So with that being said, something real quick through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we in a time of famine. Shalom.